So we ended the last episode with the scout party comprised of Lubu, the red hair, and the red saber boss in the middle of Beak Thing territory with a mercenary company we hired. We gave these guys 4K to stay with us for 2 days, but I don't think they're going to last that long, as a lot of them are pretty wounded. Kevin's chest is at 5. This mercenary crossbow's right leg is completely destroyed. We were able to take on these Beak Things, and the main thing we want from these things is their animal skins. They sell for 200 a pop, and we need all that money because we're currently pretty broke. As we get deeper and deeper into the crater, we're going to start running across more Beak Things, and we're currently at this lab ruin, which has what looks to be some pretty nice stuff that we can sell. Like, for example, these robotics components, average price is 3.4k, power core is 3k, and the skeleton muscle is almost 2.3k. As we got deeper into the crater, we came across a Beak Thing fighting a Raptor Alpha. This Raptor Alpha does not look all that strong, but I think it might have some mega horns that it can drop, and those are worth quite a bit. Something's hitting it for 116. Was that 196? I think that might be the red hair, because yeah, when I take the red hair off, they're only hitting it for like 30, 40, 27. I think part of the reason why the red hair is hitting it so hard is because it's not an armored target. I'm pretty sure animals are much better at killing unarmored targets. And there we go, it went down. It had an alpha blood vial worth 54. We'll take that anyways, maybe we need it for something later. And it also had a half-eaten ancient science book, which I guess we just need another half-eaten one to turn it into a regular one. Speaking of which, shout out to the comment section for telling me to build a writing desk, as this is where you turn the half-eaten books into whole ones. And yeah, it looks like we need 2 of a half-eaten ancient science book or a regular one, and we can turn those into regular books, along with 5 parchment. I'm not sure how to get parchment, or never mind. It looks like we can make a parchment processor which will manufacture animal skins to parchments. Well, we currently don't have a shortage of animal skins. Our scout party picked up 61 of them, and assuming they can make it back, that should be able to make us a lot of parchment. Unfortunately for our scout party though, it looks like a couple of our mercenaries got caught by these beak bots and they got absolutely destroyed. I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but it looks like we're down to just Scott and Kirsten, and so Lubu, the red saber boss, and the red hair are gonna have to actually start doing some fighting, or maybe we'll just backtrack our steps and try to make it out of here alive, because yeah, this place is infested with Beak Things. There's 3 beak bots here, 3 more Beak Things over here, and as we get closer to the center, the density of these Beak Things is getting much higher. And as we were getting closer to the exit, it looks like we got ambushed by what looks to be 4 Beak Things. This time though, we only have 2 mercenaries, so these guys are gonna have to actually put in some work. Let's try to aggro these guys away from the main party, I guess. Oh god, the red saber boss got tagged pretty hard in his leg. And it looks like the red hair is actually doing a ton of work on that one Beak Thing. It took one out already. We can't have our legs get injured because we need to make it out of here alive. And yeah, the red hair is just ripping that other Beak Thing up. He got tagged though in its chest and its foreleg. Its chest is down to 180. There we go, another Beak Thing down. And it looks like we might be able to win this. So their Beak Things going down. Red hair, 130 damage. And yeah, that thing's down now too. And the 4th one goes down. The red hair just did so much work in that fight. This thing is really strong against these Beak Things. And what the heck is that thing over there? A great Beak Thing with almost 1200 HP on its limbs. That thing, I think, one-shotted Kirsten. Yeah, we're not messing with that thing at all. And okay, this is not good. We got 4 really healthy Beak Things chasing us now. And this time around, we have no mercenaries. Let's try to 3v1 this first Beak Thing, and then like maybe use some kiting strats and back off. See how fast they are though? But if we can just kite their attack animation, they do have a pretty lengthy attack animation. And oh no, the red saber boss got tagged. That's not good. Oh, red saber boss got tagged again. We're just gonna have the red hair just go in, I guess, and hopefully, okay, it's taking that one out. That's good. The red saber boss is kiting away 2 of them, and then we got one on Lubu. We can take that one out. We can 2v1 that with the red hair and Lubu. And if the red hair is just attacking it from behind, I think it's just gonna constantly do damage. Yeah, 125, 125, thrown out left and right. Red saber boss is about to go down. He's limping. Just keep kiting, man. And no, the red hair went out. That is not good. I have no idea how we're gonna finish off these other Beak Things. Red saber boss is gonna have to fight that one, I guess. And this Beak Thing's leg is actually kind of messed up, I think. So we just have to take out this one that's moving quick. Okay, the red saber boss went down. Maybe Lubu can just kite these away from the red hair and the red saber boss so they don't eat our bodies, because I'm pretty sure Beak Things can do that. Oh, and it looks like Kirsten from the mercenary guild might be saving us here. I don't know how long she's gonna be able to hold on, but we're just gonna have Lubu keep kiting. The red hair is gonna get up in 30 seconds, so if Kirsten can just hold her own for a little bit, the red hair can help her out. And oh no, Lubu got hit. That's not good at all. And there we go, the first Beak Thing went down. We cannot let her 2v1 these Beak Things though. Okay, Lubu aggroed it on him, I think. And the red hair's up. We'll have the red hair help Kirsten out and 2v1 it. And there we go, the red hair took that one out. Its chest is really wounded though. We cannot let it get hit at all. Okay, after its attack animation, we'll swing or attack. Another attack animation, we'll attack again. And the Beak Thing is just being slow and dumb, and holy cow, we actually survived there. As Lubu was kiting around 2 of the Beak Things, I noticed the other one de-aggroed off of him, and it had a goal of eat body, and it was gonna eat the red hair or the red saber boss. So assuming, like, for example, Lubu were to be able to make it out of there somehow, those Beak Things would have eaten the red hair and the red saber boss for sure. Even though we did survive, the red saber boss is barely limping around, and here's another Beak Thing. Like, they are just relentless. Red hair should be able to take it out though if we just micro properly and don't let it get hit. It can only get hit once in the chest, and that's pretty much where it seems to get hit most of the time. But yeah, we got it. I think the play here is we're gonna have to have Lubu pick up the red saber boss and carry him out of here, because yeah, he currently cannot run and he is not walking out of here. We can put both the fully loaded backpacks on the red saber boss though. It's kind of an exploit, and even though Lubu is carrying the red saber boss and both the backpacks, the game thinks he's only carrying the red saber boss, and he can still move at 16 miles per hour, although he does have a leg injury himself, so he's not moving that quick. Well, we got aggroed on by 2 more Beak Things, and Kirsten is now unconscious. Using the kiting method to dodge the Beak Things attack animations, I was able to have it pretty much 2v1 and not take any damage. That fight was kind of intense, so maybe I'll like add some music to it and I'll do a little mini montage of it, because it was actually pretty cool. Just being able to take those things on and not take any damage. Pretty close by, it looks like there was a battle between the tech hunters, and I guess it was probably like a great Beak Thing that knocked them all out and ended up killing some of them. But like, for example, Lulu is unconscious and she has a katana worth 2600. Her gear is not all that great. I don't know if we want to carry it out of here. But then there's another one, La Crusha, who is a katana worth 3.4k. Some high-grade armored rags. Can we carry those out? A Katoon 7 katana on Verla. Really nice quality there. That thing sells for 4k. And a Katoon 9 on Ginel. Now the question is, can we make it out of here with all this fat loot? As we were leaving, and some of you guys may have already noticed this, I saw that Lulu's left leg was blue, meaning that it is a robotic leg. And since she's knocked out cold, we can yoink that from her. It's actually a really nice leg. It's a scout one worth 10k, and it will boost the athletics of whoever uses it. The only drawbacks is it lowers stealth and swimming, but most people don't really care about that too much. But yeah, she's gonna be out for 3,300 more seconds, and if a Beak Thing doesn't get to her, she's gonna have to crawl out of here. Basically, RIP Lulu.
I need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband.
The scout party made it out of the crater just in time, as our main base is now getting attacked and I can focus completely on defending that. It took me quite a while to get Wallman into position to defend the wall, and it's now down to 29. The wall's down to 10 HP, but we have taken out quite a few of them. I don't know if they're going to be able to breach it. 6, 3... Yeah, they're gonna breach it, I think. It's down to 1. All right, they breached it. We're gonna have Wallman and Miyu just run, although the enemy is getting tagged while they're kind of waiting for the gate to open. And it looks like there's only 3 of them breaching. One actually just went down. I don't know if he got tagged by a harpoon, but it's just 2 of them left now. And we're just gonna mob them over with, I guess Dong and Zuo are gonna help out. It's just a Triangle Bandit party, and even though this is their leader, he's really not that strong. And we've successfully defended against their raid. Immediately after we got attacked by the Triangle Bandits, we're now getting threatened by some Dust Bandits, which I think are fairly similar in strength. Like Nick, their war leader, which should be their strongest unit, only has about 25 in his stats, and then like their Laughing Duster has about 20 to 30 in stats, but the rest of them seem to be having around like 10 to 20, so I think we should be okay. The only thing that does suck is our gate is not fully repaired yet. They're kind of just sitting out here throwing out demands, and Wallman and Miyu are repairing the gate, but they've only got it up to 46, and yeah, the enemy's now attacking. We put Wallman and Miyu into the correct position here, and it looks like they're not doing much damage to the wall. They're only hitting it for 20. Some enemies were hitting it for like 40 to 60 earlier, and yeah, it's not looking like they're even gonna have a chance to break through. Oh, it looks like they have a few enemies on the outside actually trying to shoot at us. I don't think they're actually able to shoot at us though, or they haven't hit any shots on anyone. I think it is really hard to hit people when they're on top of these walls, like they have good cover or something. He's not even shooting though, I'm not sure, like he's just constantly aiming. And yeah, there goes Tomas. It's just Kelvin, their war leader, left, and yeah, he's done for now. After the attacks, we looted all their gear, and we did try to save a few of them. The only problem is currently our prisoner cages are completely full from the stone rats we picked up earlier. And the reason why I saved so many stone rats is because they're actually really good. They have stats in like the 50s, and I know that there is a possible dialogue option that opens up with them. I'm guessing they're going to be really expensive, like 10 to 20k, and we're currently broke. Before we talk to the prisoners and try to get them to join us, we're going to try to get some money. Our scout party made it into Gilly's settled town, where there's some kind of bar fight going on between Cameron and I guess the staff of the bar. I think Cameron is a swamp ogre because he has really high HP. And actually, before we talk to him, can we sell this stuff off? Yeah, we can actually sell stuff off while they're fighting. Power core only sells for 400. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. And then the robotics components only sell for 400. Is this some kind of weird bug? The katanas sell for full price, but like the stuff we looted off the ground from the ruins is selling for pretty much nothing. I'm not sure why that is. Whatever though, we'll sell off most of these katanas, and that brings us up to 23k. Cameron the Swamp Ogre glitched to the wall. Can we talk to him? Are you here for recruits, Roamer? I'm available for 3,000 cats only? Yeah. We'll definitely take that. I guess the reason why he was so cheap is because his stats are really terrible. He's pretty much 0 in everything, except for toughness. He's got 10 in toughness. That might actually just be from getting beat on by the inn staff. Apparently swamp ogres get a racial XP bonus to toughness, as well as they get a 2 times racial XP bonus to strength. So just like Lubu, he's going to be able to level up his strength twice as fast as like a normal person. Apparently swamp ogres are also really good with heavy weapons as well. They don't seem to have too many drawbacks, except for they can't really dodge that well. 20% XP bonus to dodge, and ooh, athletics also has a 20% XP bonus as well. They're pretty dumb, so they can't do robotics or science, but they are good at laboring. They get a 20% XP bonus to laboring, as well as a 20% XP bonus to melee defense. So yeah, basically swamp ogres look like their role is kind of just like a tank, and while we're not fighting, he can just labor around camp. We're just gonna have Lubu pick him up, and hopefully we can get out of here without, yeah, it looks like we're actually gonna be able to get out of here without any troubles. On top of all the scout party's loot, we picked up a bunch of loot from the raids earlier, enough to almost fill up 2 Garu backpacks. And from selling off the raid loot, we got around, I want to say 21k. On top of all the katanas the scout party sold, that was another 20k, and so we're now up to 40k. We did end up having to buy a few things, like we bought a bunch of food and a bunch of iron plates and some books back at town, but we still have 33k, and so we're gonna try to convince some of these stone rats to join us. We chose the first option last time. Maybe you'd like to team together. Forget it, Swamper. I thought you were smarter than that. Oh well on me for thinking too much of trash, eh? Nope. And we can't actually talk to any of the stone rats after talking to that guy. And there is no option for the triangle hunters to join us, so we're just gonna let this guy go. And Marley from the dust bandits has no option to join us either. We're just gonna let this guy go too. Now Marley from the dust bandits is following the tough red saber. He's grown attached, it looks like. I'm kind of confused as to what's going on here. If we put him in the cage, we can actually talk to him. That's so weird. They made me fight, work, fight, work. I didn't want to do any of those things, and now you think I'm a criminal. I just want to be free. If I let you go, will you join our cause? Okay, we should have asked for a story, I guess. And yeah, we can't talk to him for a while. The scout party's heading home, and we saw a slave swimming, so we unlocked her shackles. And she then said, I'm free, out of the way. We can pick her up though, and we're gonna take her back to base, and we might be able to recruit her. Alrighty, well, the scout party made it back to base, and we can try to talk to these guys one more time. We'll talk to Lowell again. This time we basically told him we're gonna sell him to the slavers, and then he's like, I'm a free man. Maybe you're right, I wouldn't give much money for you anyway. What? You're trying to say I'm worthless? Well, bugger you, mate. What if I sweeten the deal? I'm talking about cats, Swamper. Yeah, you don't say. How about 5,000 C? 5,000 for any of these stone rats seems really cheap, as their stats are all in the 50 to 60s. And okay, I think we just got scammed. He just yoinked our 5k, and I don't know where he put it. He must have just like shoved it up his bum or something, because we can't loot it from him. Well, there goes 5k. Let's talk to Marley again. Please, please, I'll do anything. If I let you go, will you join our cause? Really, I'm just so hungry. You'll feed me, right? I mean, you gotta keep me alive if you want me to be useful, yeah? Yeah, you'll get some grub. We've got plans for you. Ooh, you got any rumble? Never mind. I'll take anything. What have you got? Oh, we don't have any food on him. Okay, this time I put some food on that red saber boss. I wouldn't settle for anything less than a bowl of Gohan. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, we try to get in a few hours later, and this time he will take anything, so it is just RNG as to like what he wants. But yeah, Marley is a Hive soldier drone with mid-range stats around 15 to 20 attributes, weapons, 19 melee attack, 18 defense. He also can man turrets, so that's another person manning turrets. And Hive soldier drones get a bonus to toughness as well, so he'll be a good tank. The only thing that sucks about Hive soldier drones is they can't wear helmets because their head's so big. So maybe we'll give him one of those ogre suit chest pieces that protects the head. But yeah, scouts made it back with 177 animal skins, which we're gonna be turning into parchment, and we're gonna be using that parchment to conjoin these half-eaten books we picked up. We got 48 of them, and then we got 5 half-eaten ancient science books. With all these books, we're gonna be able to do a ton of research, and we also picked up a bunch of these farmer notebooks as well, which we can use for a variety of crop research, so we can start farming. We also picked up a ton of meat as well, and we can use that for food for people around camp. We'll be doing all that research as well as trying to figure out how to recruit these stone rats in the next episode. Well, actually, we can talk to this rebel farmer that we picked up earlier. Let's see if she'll join us. Please, I'm begging you, don't let them send me back to Rebirth. If I let you go, will you join us? Really, I'm just so hungry. You'll feed me, right? Yeah, you'll get some grub. Ooh, does a red saber boss still have food on him? Ooh, you got any rumble? Never mind, I'll take anything. What have you got? And yeah, it looks like he still does have some dried meat on him, and she'll take anything. Marissa's got about 13 in attributes, weapons, and combat, but since she's, I forget what race it is, it might just be a normal human. She gets a racial bonus to farming, and we need more farmers because we have actually been planting some crops. We've been planting some rice weed. With, I think it was 2 farmers notebooks, we researched the ability to farm rice weed, and we only have Miu that's set to farming right now, so having another farmer is gonna be nice. But yeah, we'll be researching the ability to farm more stuff, expanding the base, and we'll be sending the scouts on another scouting mission in the next episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you then.